Welcome to the Wall of Hype. This week's featured artist, Ange Lord from the UK. Alright guys, this is a special one. One of my favorite artists. Can't wait to get into this one. So I ran across Ange's work about, I want to say a little over 2 years ago, back in 2019. And man, I love portraits because I know the difficulty it is in them. And I admire the work, the talent. Not only the talent, just the patience, just the craft, everything that it takes to put these portraits together. And I think that she does a hell of a job putting these portraits together. And I can't wait to start with the first shoe. But biggest reason for selecting Ange Lord for this week's featured artist is because of her portrait abilities. So let's get into it. So this is kind of a throwback for me, naughty by nature. Grew up with these artists back in the days. Very monochromatic, very clean. But if you can look at the portraits here, or not portraits necessarily, but the faces of these individuals, I mean, nice, dope. There's a little close up. KOZs. These are some dope shoes. Her art just makes it even doper. Just awesome craft. Just, man, I wish I could do what she does. Next shoe we have is this Tupac Chuck. 2 portraits of him. Very strong stuff. I mean, the colors are vibrant. Think about this. This is on a black canvas to lighten it up and get the lighter colors and all that. It takes some time, some patience, some know-how, some experience. Here's a little bit of a close-up. Here's another one. I mean, nice. Straight fire right here. These are dope right here. Chucks, Pac. I mean, man. I have to say this, and you'll probably hear me say this over and over again throughout this episode, but I mean, doing portraits on a shoe, working with, scale and all that. I mean, man, A+. Next shoe I got here is Kurt Cobain's Chuck. Look at this monochromatic Chuck portrait of Kurt Cobain. Nirvana. Here's a little video. These are awesome. I mean, so detailed. Talented artist. I can't say that enough. I mean, super talented artist. I love portraits. This one, one of my favorites. I'm a big Liverpool fan. And of course, when we got the cup, and of course, when we won the cup, and this one, I'm a big Liverpool fan, so this one kind of hits home. I love the portraits, as you can see. I mean, if you recognize the players, I mean, you can if you know who the Liverpool players are, obviously you know who they are. But man, she gets down with these portraits. And who doesn't love some reggae, some Bob Marley here? I mean, I would rock these. I mean, if you look at the hair detail here, like up top, I mean, Jesus, like, you know, right on. Like, I mean, it's just like right there. I mean, these are just, man, I might have lost for words just because I don't, the art speaks for itself. Like, I don't need to, I really don't need to say much. I think me speaking on them is just kind of like not helping it. To be honest with you, I mean, these are just dope. I just love the work. I love the portrait work she does. She goes nuts with these. She goes ham with these. You know, we got some Nipsey Hustle and some Pac again on some Air Force Ones, with the bandana, of course. These are monochromatic. I don't know if the picture was just this way or if the sneakers are this actual color, but still, regardless, either way, these are just dope. You know, like nice portrait, identifiable. It's not like you got to try to figure out like, oh man, this looks like, oh, is that Tupac? You know, not. I mean, it's crisp and clear. With Nipsey, I mean, that's crisp. I mean, like, look at the detail in the hair. Like, if you, I mean, come on, just KO these, just, man. Next one. All right, this is not a portrait necessarily, but Deadpool, funny dude. I love the movies. Just the overall composition of this shoe is just great. Like, if you saw the other shoes, they were portraits. They were placed where they fit. To be honest with you, on the shoe, there wasn't much artwork on the other ones, aside from the actual portrait, which you don't need much. I mean, the portrait themselves it's enough art for me. But this one actually, you know, took the actual entire shoe and she did deck it out. Composition is great. The detail, the art, the cleanliness, the crispness of the art, everything's there. Super talented. Love these. I'd rock these myself. Super dope. And here's another Deadpool shoe that she's done. I mean, again, using the whole shoe. Dope. These. I'm a Deadpool fan. Not huge, but enough to like the shoes and love the artwork. And of course, one of my favorites, Eminem's, Chucks. Dope. Man. I mean, I thought I had seen a different one here, but I mean, these are just dope. She's done a couple of Eminem ones. Personally, these are my favorite Eminems. Very dark, very crisp, very clean. But I mean, man, this artist is, I mean, and super talented. My respects. If I ever needed a portrait on any of my shoes, I mean, any of my shoes, first person that comes to mind is Ange Lord. Ange Lord Art. That's the person who's gonna KO any portrait on some Chucks and on any kicks. I mean, do we need to go back? I mean, here we go, Pac. Let's play this really quick. Kurt Cobain. Boom. My Liverpool fans. We got Trent. We got Rob. My reggae fans. We got Marley here. I mean, come on. Dope. These awesome portraits, man. I mean, I'm at a loss for words, to be honest with you. I don't even know how to even speak on it. I mean, the art just speaks for itself, to be honest with you. Just dope. Super dope artist. With that, you guys, that wraps up this week's episode of Wall of Hype featured with Ange Lord from the UK. Please check out her page, Ange Lord Art on IG. She's got a TikTok. Check out her TikTok. Here it is. Let's see. She got on TikTok. She got some TikTok. She's got a ton of followers here. You can see all these videos. Of course, man, portraits all over. I can already, man. You guys, just check this artist out. This is what's up. I mean, she's got Kobe right here. I mean, Jesus, like what? This isn't even a completed shoe, but I mean, look at that. The Bean, Kobe Bean Bryant, man. Man, I can go through her page. It's just like take my time. I mean, J. Cole, some forces. Man, I can go down her page and just you guys, that wraps up this week's episode of Wall of Hype featured with Ange Lord. Check out her page on IG. Tons of stuff. I could sit on this page forever and just admire her work. But anyways, guys, thank you. If you know some artists out there that deserve some recognition for the artwork they do, like Ange Lord, I mean, man, it is super important for us to get all these artists that we just don't know about, that are just starting but have this much talent. Let's get them on here, guys. I mean, it's about the art. It's about exposure. It's about, man, it's just about the art, to be honest with you. I mean, that's what this is about. It's about the art. It's about the artist and their work and their craft and what it takes to get there, the journey. A lot of these pages, a lot of these artists, you know, their journey is through IG. Their journey is through TikTok now, Facebook and all that. Social media, I mean, these platforms are here for these artists. We just want to try to pump out content so that these artists get additional exposure from what they're doing, if they're doing anything, if they're just starting. But just hit us up, DM us, email us, whatever it is you got to do. Hit us up, and we'll do our best to get them on here, guys. Till next week, guys, I'm out. Peace.